It's the first time since 2003 that 4 American men have reached the 4th round in back-to-back years. Well done to those guys. But, John, Tommy Paul's got Jannik Sinner next. He's beaten him once. What's the game plan for victory?
I think the game plan, part of it is just atmospheric and use that crowd that will be very, very partisan for Tommy Paul. I think some of it, he talked about getting to the net more. I think that's an interesting tactic against Sinner, who doesn't have the worst passing shots. I'm just not so sure that win yesterday was so bad. I mean, a lot of people were talking, well, he lost that set and it was sort of a disappointing performance statistically. I think you play a qualifier with nothing to lose. You've never played him before, big server, and you grind your way through it. I thought that was actually a pretty nice veteran win. Maybe not his highest level, but I think he ought to be pretty confident going up against Skinner.
I think when you play against a big server, sometimes those matches feel a lot more scratchy. It feels like you don't have as many opportunities to dictate, and that's because off the return, a lot of times you're just trying to get it back. And we saw Tommy Paul do that time and time again, go to the chip return, and that's exactly what he needed to do. So understandable that he might feel like he didn't do quite as much as he needed to, but he played, I thought, the match very well. He really leaned into the tempo, and he took care of business on his serve, especially after losing that first set. So I thought he did exactly what he needed to do. And it may be a little bit similar against Sinner, but I think he will have to be more aggressive. And that's been the key to his game really all season.
Unbelievable opportunity for Tommy. I think this is a winnable match. I think Tommy is capable of playing the kind of tennis that can beat a Jannik Sinner, even on a hard court. I think he's going to pull a little bit, even though it's a slightly different matchup, pull a bit from his wins against Carlos Alcaraz. He's played so well against him, and in those matches, he's really had to work the entire court, find his way into the net, mix in that brilliant defense that he has, serve a great ball game, and just make him feel uncomfortable all around. Use every single tool that he has in the belt. If he's able to do that, I think he's got a real shot here. But as John said, the intangibles, the crowd will play a massive role.
Yeah, great perspective from all of you. And Chanda, he should feel good about himself. I love that. It's a big server thing. That's all.